Coming up next, for Denver, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Coming up next. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Let's take a look at the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic, Murray out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Watson in at the 3. And for the Celtics, we've got Chris Paul, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Mitchell against Allen. Pass to Watson. Out to the right wing. Jokic in the post. Working on Adebayo. Jokic shot is good.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Allen outside. Here's pass. Here he goes. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Watson. Jokic the screen to the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
2 points. That one goes.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Jokic, putting up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Pierce. Adebayo sets a screen. Pierce, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Allen. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Murray.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. Pierce, the pass to Bass. The kick out to Paul. For 3, Allen buries it from 3.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And the dunk by Jokic.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Pierce. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Adebayo sets a screen. The fader, 5 on the clock. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Pierce. Now off the inbound. Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Weaving his way around. Mitchell, tough to guard anywhere on the floor with his skill.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Murray against Paul. To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Outside Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. And play stops. A whistle there. On what looks like an illegal screen.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Murray against Paul. Unloads. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 5.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. Fades. They get the rebound. Pass to Paul. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Allen against Mitchell. Nice D from Allen.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And that one's good. Paul.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Denver leading by 3. The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray. He's got 9.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Paul continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Jokic passes to Mitchell. Back to Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. They get it again. Gordon outside. Second shot opportunity. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
And Denver making a change here. Strother's checked in.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
The 3, Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray with it. He's got 5. And Boston pushing it up now. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Strother. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they're off to a strong start this season. Up in that top tier in our rankings, and they're not ducking any smoke.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Petrus. And here's Paul. 6 to shoot over Henderson. Again, the miss by Boston. Denver leading by 7. Jokic finds Mitchell. Back to Jokic. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The Celtics shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. And there's the screen. Paul passes to Williams. Count it.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Jokic. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Ball against Henderson. Batum, pass to Williams. Here's Bradley. No points yet. Williams up top. Over Jokic. Williams misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Ryan, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Petrus. Rebounded by Denver. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Now here's Paul. Petrus with the bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Checked in for Boston. And then for Denver, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. .133 left to play in the first. Here's Strother. Got a hand on it.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Pass to Paul. Over Murray. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 10-point lead.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Ball passes to Adebayo. Can't hit from in close. So it's Denver now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Najee. Lets the three fly. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Boston on offense. Down by 15. Now here's Paul. Over Murray, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Boston trails by 13. On the court for the Nuggets. Henderson out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Strother in at the 4. Here's Pierce. 23 points his last outing. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Henderson outside. Pass to Strother. Denver moving it around. Here's Murray. The rebound by Allen. The Celtics shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pierce, the pass to Hollins. Fires for 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Strother. Back to Murray. Puts it up from 17. Nice touch on the bank shot. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
That one's good for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Strother. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Allen outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Allen. Here's Pierce. Up and over Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Hollins. No points so far. Paul passes to Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by Denver. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Boston making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Henderson. Denver leading by 8. Outside Watson. Paul against Murray. Hartenstein with a screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Here's Strother. No good on the 3. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Boston. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Pierce. Denver getting their last shot to go. Collins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Mitchell's got 14 points.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Here's Hollins. Allen outside. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Pierce. 9 points in the game. The rebound by Murray.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Strother. Pass to Murray. From deep, Mitchell. And Chris Paul clears it away.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Good work there as it goes.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Out left to the wing. Hartenstein a screen. Down low. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Paul. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by Boston. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, it's a long season. But right now, they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
You know, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Watson. Still no points. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Mitchell, the pass to Jokic. And here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. Bradley grabs the board. Inside, here's Batum. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
Henderson, the pass to Hardaway. Jokic, the screen to the inside. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. And Williams punches it home.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Henderson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Jokic. Solid defense from Williams. Boston trails by 6. Pass to Bradley. Here's Pierce. Inside. Here's Williams. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Henderson. Back to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama. And then on Sunday,
this is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
both good from the line that time.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Pass to Pierce. Williams with the screen. Pierce, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Denver leading by 6. And here's Henderson. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Over Williams. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 18.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Here's Bradley. Yet to see a basket. Batum outside. Here's Pierce. Defended by Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And Boston again with the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Mitchell, the pass to Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. And stolen by Jokic. For 3, Hardaway. Boston pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams passes to Bradley. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Shots good by Henderson.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Here's Bradley. He's scoreless. Pass to Pierce. On the wing, Bradley. Takes the 3. Watson with the rebound. Denver leading by 7. Henderson outside. Now here's Watson. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Batum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Henderson. Boston's shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Here's Pierce. 16 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
He's off on that one. And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. And honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
The Joker is starring tonight. This man can pass, shoot, rebound, a complete talent. Who said the center position was dead? Certainly not me.
Wasn't me either, Shaq. I think.
Wasn't me either.
I think it was Kenny. Oh, you're such a snitch.
Was you, Kenny? I'll see you at 3 o'clock after this broadcast.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
Miami getting bit by the injury bug. Tough to replace the consistency of Damian Lillard. He's their floor leader on both ends of the floor, Shaq, and he's put up Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah, the team operates through Dame. They look much different without him on the floor.
He looked like a team without Dame.
Ain't that what we both just said? But you keep saying it again, you might as well say it one more time. They look like a team without Dame.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boston trails by 8. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. For 3, Allen nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Now Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 12.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Pierce. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by Boston. Gordon finds Murray. Now Mitchell. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. Hauled in by Paul.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Pierce. Adebayo, a screen on Jokic. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his second basket of the game.
Nice vision by Mitchell. Saw a teammate with a good look from three, moved it out.
Pass to Pierce. Adebayo sets a screen. Fades back. Pierce can't get to it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And here's Gordon. Denver moving it around. Jokic with it, guarded by Adebayo. Jokic against Adebayo. Tries it from the top of the key. Boston pulls it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pierce. Here's Bass. Cans it with nobody near him.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Murray passes to Gordon. Outside Watson. Now here's Murray. From 18 feet away. It's good. Murray's got 9.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Adebayo sets a screen. Allen, right side. Over Mitchell. And Boston again with the bucket.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Allen against Mitchell. And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
The drive by Paul. Great D that time from Jokic.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Watson passes to Murray. Shoots over Paul. Again, Denver scores.
And Murray is a natural scorer, someone who looks to capitalize as often as he can.
Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. A nice shot by Watson.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Pierce, defended by Watson. And Boston again with the bucket. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. Boston pulls it in. Outside Adebayo. And here's Paul. Back to Adebayo. Over Jokic. Misses off the left iron. Denver leading by 5. Murray up top. He's guarded by Paul. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Number 1, Boston.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Batum is checked in for Bass. Strawther's checked in for Denver. Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. Pass to Batum. Outside Adebayo. Batum sets a screen. With the fadeaway. Pierce can't get to it. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Pass to Allen. Back to Paul. Now out of Bios. Covered by Jokic. Allen against Mitchell. From downtown. Kept alive. The kick out to Paul. Here's Pierce. Takes a three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now here's Gordon. 7 points in the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assist he racks up from his position or something else.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Bradley, defended by Murray. Here's Bradley, still without a bucket. No coverage that time. Denver leading by 4. Murray with it. He's got 11. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. That one falls. Gordon's got 11 points.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Daniels outside. Back to Bradley. Williams a screen on Murray. Bradley passes to Williams. Batum outside. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Batum's got his second basket.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Different look for Denver. Hardaway comes in for Gordon, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Mitchell. Now here's Hardaway. No made baskets yet. Fade away. And it's Petrus with a rebound.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Blocked! Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
Batum, right side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jokic screen. Murray passes to Jokic, and they double up Jokic. Murray going to work inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Pass to Petrus. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Petrus has got 5 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Petrus. Back to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot here.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
1:16 left in the third. Pass to Strother. Jokic against Williams. And here's Jokic. He's got 25. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. The Celtics shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Now here's Henderson. Jokic the screen. From outside the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Pass to Petrus. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Petrus has got 11 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Strother. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Jokic against Williams. Puts it up from 15. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Batum. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nuggets, Scoot Henderson out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Strother in at the 3.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Here's Bradley. And the 3 off target.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Deflected. Here's Petrus. Outside Paul. Batum outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Henderson. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. 3 points. Mitchell's got 7 assists in the game.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Here's Bradley. Batum outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Strother following the bucket by Boston. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Here's Strother. Outside for Mitchell. Hartenstein in the post. Williams defending. It's Watson on the wing. It's tipped, and they get it back. Pass to fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count that bucket.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Boston trails by 5. Outside Paul. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Paul passes to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Down low, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
And it's Paul with the ball for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Over to the left wing. Petrus with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Paul against Henderson. Williams passes to Batum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And drawing the whistle, Batum. Just a veteran play.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
I give credit to the coaches and players. Clearly the staff stress scoring inside as well, and the players are definitely executing.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Hartenstein. Gordon comes in for Strawther, and Murray subbed in for Henderson.
The length of Batum is sometimes a problem for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him.
Good on both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Boston making a switch here. Bass is checked in. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Denver. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it's Denver now, following the 3 by Boston. Screen by Watson. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by Boston. Now Henderson. Buried from 15 feet out.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Murray finds Henderson. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Hardaway's checked in for Watson.
In for Denver, number 10, Tim Hardaway.
Pierce, the pass to Adebayo. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Denver. Denver trails by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Murray. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Here's Pierce. Over Henderson. And the shot falls short that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The defense there doing what whatever they can to prepare.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands. Taking 2 shots.
With the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Batum is checked in for Boston. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Pierce, defended by Gordon. Pass to Allen, over Mitchell. Yep, right through the net. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Henderson, the pass to Watson. Screen by Gordon. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Allen. To the middle. Outside Paul. Back to Allen. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's Pierce. And Boston again with the bucket. Here's Mitchell. He shoots it. And again, it's Denver missing. Boston leading by 5. Outside Paul. Pass to Batum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Allen. Here's Pierce. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Paul. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Outside Mitchell. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Pierce. Pierce has got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Jokic. In transition, here they come. Rebounded by Adebayo. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Pierce. Allen outside. Adebayo is screen on Gordon. Now Adebayo. Showtime! Bam, Adebayo!
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
The Nuggets want a timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
He's checked in for Batum. Jamal Murray is checked in for Denver. Trailing by 10. Here's Jokic. Tosses it up. Oh, it misses. Outside Adebayo. Now Allen. 6 to shoot. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Yeah, confident-looking shot by Gordon. You know he's feeling it when he's taking and making these.
Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Allen wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jokic. Adebayo with the rejection.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam, shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
Now Paul. Oh, he misses the layup.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Ball against Murray. Allen outside. Here's Pierce. From 13. He got it!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Jokic. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching and time to present our player of the game.